Now it is a chronograph with a date in the classic Chronoswiss style. As I said, solid rose gold. It even has rose gold skeletonization at the bottom of the dial, 38 millimeters. However, it does have long lugs, so it wears a little longer. We have the scalloped bezel kind of coin edge with an onion crown, very, very Chronoswiss. And as you can see here, a beautifully decorated movement. Now, this is interesting. It is a Valjoux 7750, but this truly is highly modified. Some of the bridges and gear train were swapped out. So you can see that skeletonization. Obviously, as you can see there, some of the chronograph mechanism is the same. But when you wind it, it is a lot smoother than a normal 7750. This is from the era, as I said, late 90s, early 2000s, where in-house wasn't all the rage. But of course, they did modify the 7750, which nowadays a lot of people do not do. They just throw in a bog standard movement. Now, this solid rose gold skeletonized watch with complications cost less than a Datejust, which is fantastic. It also comes on a rose gold pin buckle. This is a truly interesting watch geek watch that offers a ton of value. I also love these screwed lugs for the strap. Very, very high quality. Now, we do have the standard strap that came on it, but of course you can swap it out for a more modern look. Now we have kind of the opposite of what I just showed you. It's a very rare Sinn. The Sinn 958 Fulda Challenge Limited Edition made to 250 pieces. This is a 44 millimeter watch with a split second chronograph with an inner rotating bezel. Now, 44 millimeters, this does wear significantly larger. It is big, it is bold. Let me show you right there, but it fits very well on my 7¼ inch wrist. Now, this is made with Sinn's kind of tegimented steel, so very, very hard to scratch. And as I said, it is a split second chronograph, so that is the normal chrono. And then you press here and you have the split. Then you can stop, rejoin, and then reset. And with this crown, you can adjust the inner rotating bezel. Screw down crown as well, so you do have some water resistance, even though it is a chronograph. It is on a bracelet with Sinn's double deployant buckle. As you can see there, the Fulda Challenge logo. A very cool watch. I mean, a split second chrono is not something easy to make. And once again, this is on a 7750. Let me see if I can get the focus there, but with blued screws and perlage. So a very, very nice 7750 indeed. You don't see Sinn making a lot of complicated watches, and a split second, as I said, is considered a pretty complicated complication. Very, very tough with that tegimented steel. This is a Sinn that is not only rare, but has a little high horology in it, not only in the case, which is fantastic, but also in the movement. This gets 2 thumbs up from me. Now we have a watch you very likely have never seen before. This is a DeWitt Glorious Night on a bracelet with a copper dial. Let me just move the hands here so you can see both sword style hands. This right here is a 42 millimeter watch in stainless steel with a very sumptuous kind of almost integrated bracelet. It's a double deployant buckle and a solid steel case back. What I love about this is the dial. I love that copper sunray finish with the Art Deco lines at the bottom, sub-seconds. This does wear a little larger than the 42 millimeters may suggest, but still fits me quite well. Now, DeWitt is an independent brand. They make some very complicated watches. Their owners are actually ancestors of Napoleon. Now, this is one of their entry-level models, stainless steel with ceramic case sides, but the detail is there. Everything from the interesting dial to this very sumptuous and extremely finely finished bracelet. I love the way the links kind of integrate into each other, to the details such as the ceramic case sides. There is a lot of detail here. Now, of course, this had an extremely high retail price originally, but we're selling it for under $3,000, brand new box and papers. DeWitt is just a brand that, is independent, and honestly, for the price of a Longines, you can get something with top notch case and dial details, and that is very unique as well. So we have the DeWitt here, which I'm going to put on its side. I don't want it to scratch itself on the bracelet. We have the Chronoswiss Opus, my personal favorite. And then we have the Sinn Fulda Challenge 958 split-second chrono. Very interesting watches, and you can check them out along with others at delraywatch.com. Link in the description below.